Jawaharlal Nehru was a pivotal figure in the Indian independence movement and the first Prime Minister of independent India, serving from 1947 until his death in 1964. His life and work played a crucial role in shaping modern India, and his legacy continues to influence the nation's politics, education, and foreign policy. Early life and education. Jawaharlal Nehru was born on November 14, 1889, in Allahabad, India, into a wealthy and politically active family. His father, Motilal Nehru, was a prominent lawyer and a leader of the Indian National Congress, INC, and his mother, Swaruprani Thusu, was from a well-known Kashmiri Brahmin family. Nehru received an elite education, attending Harrow School in England and later studying natural sciences at Trinity College, Cambridge. After Cambridge, he studied law at the Inner Temple in London and returned to India in 1912 to begin his career as a lawyer. Involvement in the Indian independence movement. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's call for non-violent resistance against British rule, Nehru joined the Indian National Congress and quickly became a prominent leader. He was deeply influenced by socialist ideas and sought to combine Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence with a vision of a modern, industrialized India. Nehru was arrested several times during the freedom struggle, spending nearly 9 years in British prisons. He was elected as the president of the INC several times, starting in 1929, when he presided over the historic Lahore session that declared complete independence, Purna Swaraj, as the goal of the Indian National Congress. Nehru played a crucial role in drafting the INC's policies and strategies, working closely with Gandhi and other leaders to mobilize the masses in the fight for independence. Role in the partition and independence. As World War II ended, the demand for independence gained momentum, and Nehru, along with other leaders, began negotiations with the British government. The negotiations were complicated by communal tensions between Hindus and Muslims, which eventually led to the partition of India and the creation of Pakistan in 1947. Though Nehru was deeply saddened by the partition, he accepted it as a necessary compromise to achieve independence. On August 15, 1947, India gained independence, and Nehru became the first Prime Minister of the country. His famous Tryst with Destiny speech, delivered on the eve of independence, is one of the most iconic speeches in Indian history, reflecting his vision of a free, democratic, and progressive India. Prime Minister of India. As Prime Minister, Nehru was instrumental in shaping the newly independent nation's policies and direction. He emphasized secularism, democracy, and socialism as the guiding principles of the Indian state. Nehru's government introduced significant reforms in agriculture, education, and industry. He was a strong advocate for scientific and technological advancements, establishing institutions like the Indian Institutes of Technology, IITs, and promoting a mixed economy that combined state-led development with private enterprise. Nehru also played a crucial role in formulating India's foreign policy, particularly the doctrine of non-alignment, which sought to keep India neutral during the Cold War. He was a key figure in the Bandung Conference of 1955, which led to the formation of the Non-Aligned Movement, a group of nations that sought to avoid alignment with either the United States or the Soviet Union. Later years and legacy. Nehru faced several challenges during his tenure as Prime Minister, including the integration of princely states, the 1957 and 1962 wars with China, and growing regional and linguistic tensions within India. The 1962 Sino-Indian War was a particularly significant blow to Nehru, as India suffered a humiliating defeat, which led to criticism of his defense policies. Despite these challenges, Nehru remained a beloved and respected leader. He was a prolific writer and thinker, with works like The Discovery of India and Glimpses of World History, offering insights into his vision for India and his understanding of world events. Nehru's influence on India's political, social, and economic life was profound, and his legacy is still felt in contemporary India. He passed away on May 27, 1964, after serving as Prime Minister for 17 years. His death marked the end of an era in Indian politics, but his vision for India as a secular, democratic, and progressive nation continues to guide the country. Nehru's birthday, November 14th, is celebrated as Children's Day in India, reflecting his deep love and concern for the well-being of children and his belief in the importance of education. His leadership, ideas, and contributions to the nation remain central to the story of India's journey as an independent country.